I'm Jacob.
And we're going for a drive. '24 Maserati
Gran Turismo Modena without launch control. Oh, that's pretty quick still.
Finally driving a Gran Turismo, horsepower and torque.
483 horsepower, 442 pound-feet of torque from a 3-liter twin-turbo V6.
This is not the top trim Trofeo.
No.
This is not the electric Fulgor.
No, it is not.
But big shout out to Maserati of London for hooking us up with this.
Yes, we also have an MC20 review. If that's not already out, definitely watch that one.
And Jacob has always dreamed of driving a Maserati Gran Turismo, but a V8 older one. This is 6 cylinders only.
Look, everybody knows that you're the Maserati fanboy, but I am the Gran Turismo fanboy. I have always loved that car. I think the previous generation of Gran Turismo is the best looking car probably ever made and best sounding V8 from the factory. This one, we no longer have a V8. It is no longer rear-wheel drive. It is only all-wheel drive, but it is still stunningly gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a rip before we talk about the looks. And it still sounds good.
Good, but not that V8. Not even close to that old V8.
And no garbage pumped in.
No.
And then what does it sound like?
From the outside.
Sounds good.
It
It
does.
sounds good. As a 6-cylinder fanboy, this sounds good.
And this is a detuned Nettuno engine, which is the same one that's in the MC20 and in the Trofeo version of this car. So they're basically using that motor, shoving into their entire lineup, detuning it, and making different versions.
And the Grecale Trofeo 2 is
Potentially,
the
yes.
same motor.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, looks-wise, they updated the front and the back to match their new corporate look of everything. I don't think they did anything wrong. I think it looks fantastic, especially in that 75th anniversary trim with the really awesome paint and the red trim that they have at Maserati of London.
Yeah, when I saw that in the showroom, I was blown away. That car is gorgeous. I mean, this one is too, this gray, but it doesn't pop as hard as that version.
Yeah, this is like a nice subtle spec, and I think the Maserati Gran Turismo customer likes their Maserati Gran Turismos for different reasons, and I'm sure there's one who wants a dark one, because I feel like, searching tsp.truecar.com, we found a lot of dark Maserati Gran Turismos.
Yes, I was specifically, because when I attempted to buy one, I didn't really try that hard. I really wanted a red one so I could have the Ferrari-engined Maserati in red. I'd be the ultimate poser of the Ferrari that's not a Ferrari.
Okay, I really like seeing the fenders pop out from when I'm driving.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Kind of reminds me of an old 70s Corvette, eh?
Yeah, but like the length of this thing is really accentuated by seeing that. It's so nice.
It's definitely a grand tour.
Yes.
As is the name.
Yes, Gran Turismo.
Okay, the taillights, they are different as well. I think it looks much more modern than the older style.
And then we got really nice exhaust tips back there. The whole back end, the whole shape of this car, all the curves, gorgeous.
Like, there's nothing weird about it. We got the nice new Maserati style door handles, and then like from exiting on the inside, it's that perfect button that I love so much.
And then these wheels are amazing looking. They're the kind of traditional multi-spoke, but they're not like the Trident kind of thing. But if you look at certain angles, you can mentally kind of visualize a Trident.
Yeah, it's like a 5-spoke with hidden tridents. And what would be the Continental recommended tire for a Maserati Gran Turismo?
The Extreme Contact Sport 02.
Do you like having those little 3 portholes on the side?
Of course I do.
And
It's
the badge Modena
Maserati.
there? Yeah, I love it. I love it all.
It doesn't look cheap like in this car.
I'm just happy to see it. Like, anytime I see a Maserati Gran Turismo on the road, it looks cool. The old ones, the new ones. The happiest person I've ever seen on the road was a guy with a slick back, long hair, windows down, ripping a V8 Gran Turismo, smoking a cigar.
And that was an MC Stradale, which I was like, oh my goodness,
Happiest
that's the one.
person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta give it another rip. Let's put it to, we're in automatic mode. I'm gonna
Floor it.
just... Whoa.
That's pretty quick and nice and torquey.
That really ripped. It was just good the whole time, but we're not getting as much grr as we would out of an SUV. And to experience a little more grr, I think it's your turn to drive.
Okay.
For being out in London, some stuff out here smells like poop. So
yeah, well,
I don't want to get the floor mats dirty with the gravel.
No, you want
with a set of TuxMat.
Exactly. Cover those up with a set of TuxMat. Protect those carpets. Go to TuxMat.com/TheStraightPipes.
So we do have a drag timer performance page because it's a Maserati,
Yes.
but I don't think we got to use that today.
That's nice.
That's just like good power.
And so I did that in sport. We've been driving in sport because this is not a Trofeo, so you don't get Corsa mode, which is the most extreme mode that you'd find in the Trofeo and probably the Fulgor, or however you pronounce that. And then in terms of other drive modes, we got Comfort and GT. And then we still have that lovely suspension adjustment button in the middle of that on our steering wheel.
Do you think this is better power than a previous V8 Gran Turismo?
I wouldn't doubt that this is faster.
Even as a Modena?
I wouldn't doubt that this is faster, like for sure. Also, it's all-wheel drive, so we're getting like perfect launches every single time.
Even that launch was a little weak off the line. I'm sure if you brake boosted it, that would have been like the real fake launch control.
Yeah.
That would have done better.
And this thing's got crazy low mileage. That's how we're not launching it or anything like that. But this ZF is actually really nice. So it's a ZF 8-speed that we're so used to in every other car that we've driven it with. And it is really nice here. Like, pops off those shifts. Not the fastest, but like fast enough.
I'm gonna say this is like the perfect mix of Grand Touring and speed.
Yeah. Although I think the Trofeo for me would be that.
Well, I haven't driven it yet.
I know.
So far, like maybe compared to like an Aston Martin or something, and like,
Yeah,
I think like even controlling everything on the inside and the look, like this is just a perfect mix.
And the crazy part about this versus the Trofeo is that 0 to 60 for this is like 3.7. The Trofeo is like 3.5. So it's not that big of a difference from a launch in terms of power. And with the suspension, this being a really great Grand Tourer, you got air suspension as standard, and it is very comfortable. Like,
Do we have a nose lift system?
we have the suspension control system in our infotainment, which can raise it and lower it. Yes.
Is this not getting easier to use as you drive more Maseratis?
It is getting easier, but I still don't love it. But it is getting easier. I will give you that.
Yeah.
So it is a thing that you can get used to for sure.
Yeah, see, I'm being more calm. This is hinged.
Yeah. Thank you.
Maserati review. It's 'cause
Plus, I also love Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo is so calm.
Gran Turismo Jacob's coming out. And with the Grand Touring-esque nature of this, we do have really comfortable seats. They're like a little bit firm, but so comfortable.
This is on the softer side of firm.
Yes.
Like everything about it in the drive is like really comfortable. Okay, let's do the patented driving half on gravel test.
Oh, a good one.
Yeah.
This isn't a Safari or a Dakar.
Yeah, it's just super comfortable. We got a lot of adjustment too. Still no massage.
Yeah.
But like maybe that's just not a Maserati thing yet.
Man, it's kind of crazy that it's not included. Like, are you sure we press the seat button? No, you're right.
No, just a good amount of adjustment. And then we do have 2 back seats. I fit behind myself perfectly fine at 5'8.5".
And I definitely do not fit very comfortably behind myself at all.
Okay, back there we also have 2 cup holders, 2 cup holders up here. They're all very small cup holders, maybe for Italian espressos.
And I got my water over there, which definitely does fit in these cup holders.
And then we do have a ski pass-through back there.
Yes, but it's a little bit weird because you can actually take off that panel and like take it with you, essentially.
Maybe they did that because like when you have skis, they're going to like scratch on stuff and they don't want you like scratching your nice armrest.
Other manufacturers have done a better way of just having a plastic panel that just sits on top of the armrest.
Maybe it's so you can remove it, cover it in something, and then airbrush it like a Corvette waterfall, right? Are Maserati owners the Italian Corvette owners?
I don't think so. I feel like Ferrari people are the Italian Corvette people.
I don't know. I feel like it's Gran Turismo owners are the Corvette guys of Europe.
No. Maybe there's a reason I want one so badly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, dude, just like driving this is so nice. The smoothness of this whole powertrain and just not having to think about anything. I actually really like that this isn't a hybrid or anything like that. Like, I'm okay with this V6.
Detuned. Yeah, maybe.
Nettuno.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good. I like it.
And seeing this Trident up here, which I believe they even changed. I think they updated the actual design of the logo for the future.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool
sure.
About it. One thing, if you were actually Grand Touring with this is probably the most comfortable Grand Tourer. Because a lot of people say they could, and then with the lane keep, the really good Maserati stuff that you just put 2 fingers on.
Yeah.
Be amazing. You can listen to all your awesome music with the Sanus Faber system, which has been good in every single Maserati so far.
And I think this is even an option, because I looked into this, on a Pagani.
The Sanus Faber?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Because it's Italian. They got to go full Italian. Oh, and speaking of these seats, back to them, sorry. We got heated, cooled, and a heated steering wheel as well, which I kind of want the cooled seats right now. Let's see if I can do both. Oh, I can do both. Heck yeah.
This is ventilated.
But I got it instantly.
But it's blue.
Dude, it's blowing.
Okay, back to this dashboard. Materials are all nice. It looks cool.
Yeah.
We got Gran Turismo in here, an Italian flag, and then this little clock, you can control it through your bottom screen. And even when you put your phone on the wireless charger, it's like charging. It is a cool little status update / brake pressure, power pressure, G-meter.
For not having an actual analog clock, they used it very well. Like, that space is not wasted.
But I still want it to be a turn.
Yes, exactly. But like, I just love seeing that little Italian flag. And then down here, we've got lovely gloss carbon fiber, which is my favorite, although it's not kind of lining up in the way I'd like it, but that's still okay with me.
It's pretty close. Like, I don't think I could do any better.
No.
And then we got it on the doors too. Like, the gloss is nice. I'm still a fan of the exposed carbon, the rough carbon, but for a gray outside Maserati,
this is a very good, safe spec for somebody to buy, which you can buy this exact one if you go to Maserati of London right now.
if you buy it from Maserati of London, I'll sign something for you. Not that I get anything from it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, you want to devalue someone's car? Wow.
No,
How
I didn't
nice
say
of
I'd
you.
sign their car.
Oh, okay.
I said I would sign something.
Well, whatever you're going to sign is still going to devalue it, so.
Well, it's not good. It could be a child. I could sign a baby.
Worthless baby now.
Boobs.
We also have your favorite things. We have the steering wheel buttons behind.
Yeah, the radio controls behind the steering wheel. And then, the column-mounted paddles. They're very nice.
They are very nice and luxurious. And driving down the straight road just outside of London has been lovely. We've been doing zero handling out here because it's just all country roads. And they're all dead straight.
What can we do? What can we
it's
say?
okay. It's not like a handling car anyways. I'm sure it'd be totally fine. It's just not out here.
Maserati, if you'd like to invite us to Italy to experience any Maserati, we have 1.67 million subscribers reviewing cars for 7 years,
Yes.
and we're like the top 4th most viewed channel in North America.
And I've never been to Modena.
And larger than pretty much all written outlets. That's my
Sounds
resume.
Really desperate now.
It is desperate.
All
I
right.
would love to go drive a Maserati with handling.
Yes. But yeah, this car's really nice. I really like it a lot. The only thing I don't love about it is the price, Yuri.
I got some more stuff that
Okay.
you do love. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
Yes.
It all works really well. We've got our hard stuff on the left so that we can always get to every single menu. We got SiriusXM. It can rewind. That's super nice too. And then we've got visors. And like, I don't know if Maserati visors will extend.
I already see
pretty
something
sure
good. Oh, those
3,
are nice and
2,
thick. Nice
1.
and thick.
Nice and thick?
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. They full pass.
All right. And then
That can be a camera
that can
as
be
well.
a rear camera. You can drive this in winter.
Yeah.
Right? All-wheel drive.
Yes.
I think that is it.
Okay.
Let's get to the price.
This one starts at $222,500.
That's for the Modena, right?
Yes.
Canadian.
And this one is spec'd out to $260,800. That is a lot of money.
Look, going back to the Grecale, you're paying more for something that's rarer, maybe
Yes.
not better, but it's different. And there's something cool about a Gran Turismo that isn't cool about an M8.
Yes.
That's not as cool as like an Aston Martin. Like an Aston Martin is still cool,
Yep.
but it's like then you're just buying a rebadged Mercedes kind of.
Kind of, depending on which one you get. But yeah, like this is, I still really like this. I just have a really hard time justifying that price. It is a lot of money.
But you know who doesn't have a hard time justifying the price?
Rich people.
People who buy Maserati Gran Turismos. And you know what? They're probably happy with it.
Yes, and maybe I'll be one of those buying a used one for 50 grand and then putting 50 grand into it to then hopefully get it on the road.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy one that's not certified pre-owned.
Well, thanks for watching, and definitely watch our FC20 review because that thing's a little rocket ship.